Hello, how are you all doing today? Today is the 24th of December 2020, a day just before Christmas. And of course, it's going to be a fun-filled day with the family, and I would suggest you do the same, right? Right from Monday, uh, we've been having the market range. Here is the Bitcoin, and as we've been having the market range, nothing has changed so far. If you notice, the market has been going sideways for a few days now, since more or less the 17th. That was from last week. Has been ranging on the Bitcoin, and more or less today being half day, more or less, we should still have some ranging markets, maybe even going into the new year. So I wouldn't advise forcing anything out. So that's the Bitcoin. And then we have the dollar index. The dollar index has failed to break out to the downside of this level that we have here, right? It has failed to break out because normally we would have expected a breakout down, a retest of this level, and then short. And it has obviously failed to break out to the upside over here. We like our breakouts, right? Breakouts are very, good to trade because it shows the direction in which the market is going. It shows the strength, and of course, we are trading with the trend. Euro USD, the same thing, has failed to break out of any of the levels that we have here. Here's a flip here, and of course here as well, price has failed to break out. So more or less, we've been having ranges for a few days now, and we always say it's best not to fight the market. The pound USD, well, seems to be breaking out a bit, and of course we had the information from yesterday that they are about to reach a deal. I think there's more clarity with respect to the fishing laws. Let's see how that goes. Normally, as we normally say, you have a breakout and then a retest to this point, and then it's pushing higher. But today is the 24th. That's one thing we need to realize. Liquidity would have dropped. Volatility, of course, will be on the thing. That means that we most likely won't have any explosive movement today, right? But who knows? Forex trading, we need to be careful because anything can happen at any time. Here we have the Aussie also failing to break out. It came to retest this area and is shy of it, but yet to break out, as you can see here. So it's all about knowing your levels and then waiting for the price to react to them, right? And as we have price stock in between our own levels, it shows that price is trapped. It shows that the buyers and the sellers are more or less on the same level. Nobody is in charge. Nobody is leading over the other. And of course, what do? We do nothing, right? It's possible for someone to go on for days or even weeks without having a decent trade. But, well, it happens sometimes. And then we hope that when we do have decent opportunities, that we're right there in front of our system, right? We can see the dollar yen as well, sideways. And of course, loonie sideways after this movement up. Now you can see the market is now doing this sideways here. As you can see, even though we're having some forms of this was a high here, lower high, right? Even though we're having forms of lower highs, that means what? That means that we should be expecting the market to make another lower high here, meaning that it should break out to the downside, probably retest this boxed area here, drop, making another lower high. So we'll be expecting the price to make some lower highs, lower highs, lower highs as it continues to fall down, right? But of course, liquidity has dropped. Wall Street are even on halls. Most people are on holiday, spending time with the family, and we know the coronavirus is obviously keeping a lot of people indoors. And we hope that 2021, of course, is a better year where it's more or less virus free, or where it is more or less well contained, because we still have some regions going into lockdown now as we speak, fresh lockdowns, and of course the numbers still keep on increasing. So we hope that 2021 obviously will be a better time for us. Now, if you want to get to know more how to trade, all you have to do in the description below, right, watch the through the link, watch the free mini beginners and advanced courses. You can also subscribe to the free webinar as well, and then you can attend the free webinar, right, where you can ask as many questions. The free webinar is going to be live, of course, so you can ask questions and then you get your answers immediately. So if this video was a bit helpful, right, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, don't forget to subscribe, and of course leave a comment below and we'll do justice to answering it together. Right, from me to you, compliments of the season. Enjoy the rest of the day. Make sure to be safe. Don't do anything that I wouldn't. Right, and make sure to spend time with the family. Right, okay, great. Thank you and goodbye for now, and we get to talk same time next week. Goodbye.